Dorit Kemsley, a star of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and her children, Jagger and Phoenix, have just celebrated with an unknown man. Since quite some time ago, she and her husband, P.K. Chemsley, have been living apart from one another. The 14th season of the popular reality show on Bravo will uncover this. Reality show on Bravo, this will be revealed. On the other hand, fans recently observed the mother and her pups in a photograph with a man who did not appear to be PK of any kind. Who exactly what was it then? Continue reading. For further information, does Dorit Kemsley and her family have a party with the unknown man? Recently, Dorit Kemsley and her family have experienced a difficult period of time. Their home was broken into, and Dorit was held at gunpoint during the ordeal. They were among the victims. At the time of the Jagger and Phoenix, her 2 children, were asleep when the incident occurred. Phoenix was asleep when the incident occurred, and she begged for their safety from any harm, while P. Kemsley was gone in London at the time. His wife was left with severe PTSD, a severe form of post-traumatic stress disorder, was left behind. Unfortunately for them, her troubles had an effect on their marriage because he believed that Dorit was being excessive, dramatic rather than actually hurting. Due to the fact that she was out shopping and had been followed, she had to cope with another robbery. Then it was disclosed that Dorit would be demoted if she did not acknowledge the problems she was having in her marriage. As far as we know, Dorit and PK were not living together, and it had been quite some time since they had done so. They had chosen to remain silent in order to safeguard their children. On the other hand, she would be unable to keep her gem if she did not reveal the truth. A statement was issued by the pair, announcing that they will be spending some time apart. At long last, their son, Jagger, had just been admitted to the hospital, which was terrible. Development. Jagger, on the other hand, began to recover just in time for Halloween. The children of Dorit Kemsley dressed up as the Flintstones, and they looked just lovely in their costumes. It was documented by a Bravoda's scandal shade that everyone, including PK, I wondered who Fred was. The question was being asked by everyone. However, it did not appear to be the PK that the audience had grown to know and love since the 7th season. Quite a few admirers had inquired about the identity of this mysterious individual. Who is that man? It was revealed that the man who had been a mystery was in fact P.K. Chemsley. Given that he recently had new teeth and a wig, he appeared to be somewhat different from his previous appearance. Therefore, where is the evidence? Dorit Kemsley identified 2 individuals in the photograph was by Dorit Kemsley, and it just so happened that one of them was PK. The second one was the hospital, which provided Jagger with medical care, which was a very kind gesture. Due to the fact that PK has always possessed a cheeky sense of humor, he was playing along with everyone else when they asked her who Fred did. The mystery was solved. It was her husband, whom she had been estranged from, who had reconciled with her for the sake of their children, who appeared to be very content. Have you been questioning it as well? Or have you? Be aware that it was PK the whole time. Let us know and make sure to tune in to RHOBH on Bravo on November 19th. In a city where appearances are everything, a single snapshot can set off media. Firestorm. That's exactly what happened this past weekend when Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Dorit Kemsley was spotted celebrating with her children and the mystery man, and her arranged husband. PK was nowhere in sight. The pictures snapped outside a chic Malibu beach house on Saturday afternoon showed Dorit in a white, flowing sundress laughing and clinking glasses with a tall, dark-haired gentleman as her 2 kids Jagger and Phoenix played nearby. The setting was festive. Balloons, catered food, a small cake table, and yet the absence of PK raised more than a few well-manicured eyebrows. Now fans are asking who the mystery man is, and what does this mean for Dorit and PK's rocky marriage? A private family. The event was private, but it included an additional guest. According to a source close to Dorit, the gathering was meant to be a low-key celebration for Phoenix's recent dance win and Jagger's graduation from 2nd grade. Family and a few close friends were invited, but guests weren't expecting the arrival of Jake, as insiders identified him sharply. Dressed man in his early 40s, who appeared very close to Dorit. He showed up with flowers for both kids and a separate bouquet for Dorit. The insider told us he wasn't shy about being affectionate either, hand on her lower back, whispering in her ear. It definitely didn't seem platonic. Photos show the pair smiling warmly, sharing private conversations on the balcony, and walking arm in arm toward the caterer food station. However, PK is still nowhere to be found. PK is missing. Again, this isn't the first time that RHOBH cameras and fans have noticed PK's continued absence from key family moments. Since last season's, the finale hinted at marital strife between the Kemsleys, largely due to PK's extended stays in London. And PK's extended stays in London and Dorit's emotional confessions on camera have played a significant role. The couple has reportedly been living parallel lives. PK and Dorit are technically still married, but it's a lot of FaceTime parenting, said Bravo. Source: she's in Beverly Hills with the kids. He's mostly handled in the UK handling business matters and other things. Translation: trouble in Mansion Paradise. While both Dorit and PK have denied divorce rumors in the past, this new developments with a mystery man stepping in during what should have been a family celebration is fueling speculation that a formal separation announcement could be imminent. Fans react. Who's the new guy? Once the photos hit Instagram via Bravo fan account @RealT with Bravo, fans lost it. That's not PK. That's not even someone who looks like PK, one follower commented. Dorit always said she needed someone who makes her feel protected. This guy looks like security and a millionaire, joked another. Maybe this is her soft launch, a third fan speculated. Theories ranged from speculations varied from a potential romantic partner to a potential business investor. Some speculated that the man might have ties to Dorit's Beverly Beach fashion brand, Beverly Beach, or her upcoming interior design project. She hinted at it in season 13. She's been working on a new collection, and it is rumored that she brought on a private equity partner, he said, a fashion industry source. But that doesn't explain the cozy body language. This includes both what Dorit has said and what she has not said. So far, Dorit has not publicly commented on the mystery man. Her Instagram post from the weekend included only a carousel of smiling photos of her children with the caption, "My biggest blessings, love you forever, my angels." However, fans are aware that Dorit manages her private life carefully. Close when it comes to her private life, especially when the cameras are rolling. And according to Bravo insiders, Dorit has been strategically keeping relationship matters off camera in season 14, at least for now. Don't be surprised if this scenario plays out on the show later, teased one source. Producers love when a storyline bubbles up from the fans. It gives them leverage to push PK's cryptic post from London digs deeper. In what some are calling a timely coincidence, PK Kemsley posted a cryptic story on his Instagram shortly after the party photos surfaced. The black and the white image showed a vintage Rolls-Royce parked in front of a hotel with the caption, "Naturally." Fans assumed it was aimed squarely at the photo frenzy surrounding his wife. "He's either heartbroken or just annoyed. We're all talking about it," one fan wrote. Others speculated that PK may already be moving on himself. He's been spotted dining with an unnamed brunette in Mayfair on multiple occasions over the past month. This was a pivotal moment for Dorit. Whether the man is a romantic interest or a business, whether he's a romantic interest, a business partner, or just a supportive friend, it's undeniable that Dorit is embarking on a new phase. It's clear Dorit is entering a new chapter, one that may not include PK. She's been through so much. Home invasion, anxiety, her marriage unraveling on national TV, said a close friend. This party was about joy, and maybe Jake, or whoever he is, brought a little of that back into her life. The moment was soft, private, not staged for paparazzi. And yet, in the world of Real Housewives, nothing stays private for long. RHOBH filming will resume later. This summer, fans are now eagerly waiting to see if the mystery man appears on screen, or if Dorit keeps her cards close a little while longer. Is a love story blooming? It's too soon to say, but Beverly Hills has seen its share of sudden separations and whirlwind romances, and Dorit is no stranger to reinvention. 10